Welcome to Outlaw Edge. So this will be a little bit different video than what I usually do, but today I'm working on a GEO Tracker. It's a 1995, and this heater switch was bad. And when I got this, there was two zip ties on here. I thought, I could pull these off and pull this switch out, but the problem is this here is a piece with a copper deal inside, and then this piece here is separate than this piece. And this piece here on the bottom, you cannot take it off. It's part of this whole mechanism. That's why, they charge you $200 for this piece. Now the cables or the lines that go through these little cables that, they run all your blend doors and whatever for your heater. That's what this is. This is your heater selector switch. You got your high, medium, low, whatever. And the problem is like these come off, so you could change this whole setup. But like I said, this is like anywhere from, we've seen these switches used, and this is a used one out of a junkyard. So $180 to $250. 1995 GEO Tracker. And here in Minnesota, you need your heater. So I pulled this off thinking that I could put this on the GEO Tracker that I'm working on and not have to change all this crap. Well, I did figure out that you can pull these cables out. It's kind of tricky, but I'll pull these out and I'll put this whole mechanism in the dashboard of that GEO. But the problem is I took this apart thinking that once you cut those zip ties, you can pull this off and it's all in one piece. It popped apart in 3 pieces, and there's a little ball bearing inside that was stuck there. So I realized that now I'm in trouble. I can't get that back on. And I'll show you a cool way to get that put back together if you run into the same problem as me. So what I did is I pulled this piece here off. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. Popped it up like this, thinking that, oh, it'll be easy just to change it and put it in that other, put it on the other truck or whatever, the other GEO Tracker. And the problem is once you get this out of here, you cannot get it put back together because there's a ball bearing right here, and I'm gonna try to show you as best I can. I don't know if you can see that little ball bearing right there. Trying to make this a short video, but right here, right at the tip of the screwdriver, you see that ball bearing sitting there. So what you need a piece of is this stuff here, which is just thin plastic, and it's kind of a hard plastic. And you can find this like in notebooks or whatever. And this is the stuff that Heidi uses to print on for making shirts and hats and whatever. And then I cut a strip, which is a 1/4 inch strip. It doesn't have to be exact. It's just enough to hold that ball bearing, and I'll show you how I did it, how I got this piece back in there. So where the switch lever is, you're gonna use that 1/4 inch strip of that plastic. And this took some thinking, to figure this out. It wasn't like I just came up with this crap, but I knew there was a way that I could do it. Quitters don't quit kind of thing, And you wanna squeeze this, not squeeze it, you wanna push it through so you can see it's underneath that switch now. And then I'm gonna loop it over like this, so it's gonna grab that ball bearing, and I'm gonna pull tension on that ball bearing. So I'm going underneath the switch right now. I actually have to get that ball bearing is held in with grease, with a dielectric compound. And I'm gonna push it in there, in the little detent where it goes. I'm gonna pull this plastic out as much as I can and go up and underneath that bearing. When I say bearing, it's just a little ball is all it is. And then I'm gonna fold this over, fold the plastic over it so it wraps around. And then let me show you what I got going on. So hopefully you can see that. I'm holding the 2 pieces of plastic, or the 1 piece of plastic. Now it's 2 because I wrapped it around that ball bearing. And you see it's holding it. There you go. And it, oops. And I literally just shot it across the room. So I didn't lose it though. Where's it at? Right there. So I'm gonna try that again. If you're wondering, this is a dielectric connector grease, is like for spark plugs, and you put it inside the boot, or they call this dielectric compound. And it's literally just like a clear compound. Where's it at here? And I just need a little tiny bit. And what that's gonna do is hold that, I'm gonna put a little bit here so to hold that ball bearing in place on the detent. It's kind of fiddly too, you know. And then you'll know you have it in the right spot if you can push on it and it's got the spring detent that pushes back on it. So then, let's see if I can get to where you guys can see the damn thing. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. So anyways, you're gonna take this and you're gonna wrap it around that ball like this. And I'm pushing in on it at the same time while I'm pulling tension. And I'm pulling on this, there, got it. So now what I'm doing is I'm holding tension on it right now so that it can't shoot out of there. Take this piece, snap it down on there. And the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this plastic and just pull it out. And then now your switch works perfectly. Super easy. And now you can hear the detent in there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Later.